Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into the Eaton Vance floating rate portfolio's semi-annual report. Think of it like this: if you ever wondered what happens when money parties with debt, this report just might be the hangover cure. This report gives us the inside scoop on how this fund has been doing, what it's been investing in, and how much it's costing its investors. We've combed through all the details so you don't have to. Before we get started, if you appreciate getting straight insights from the numbers, make sure you subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Come check it out. Let's jump right into what it costs to run this fund. Imagine you put $10,000 into the Eaton Vance floating rate portfolio. For the last 6 months, it would have cost you about $28. That's about 0.57% of your investment annually. It's worth remembering that all the costs come as percentage. So if the fund manages big amounts, it translates to big money coming into the management company. Now, let's look at the big picture numbers. As of April, the fund had over $4.8 billion in total net assets. That sounds like a lot, but remember, it's spread across over 625 different investments. It's like having a giant pizza and trying to give everyone a reasonable size slice. The fund's portfolio turnover rate was 14%, which means they're not flipping investments as fast as they could, but they are still doing something. What did the fund actually invest in? The biggest chunk, 86.5%, went into senior floating rate loans. Think of these as loans to companies with interest rates that change over time. Another 7.7% went into corporate bonds, which are basically IOUs issued by companies. Here is a critical part. How safe are these investments? Looking at the credit quality, almost 60% of their total investments are rated B. Ratings go from AAA super safe to D, O, and B is several steps down the ladder. About 23% are BB rated, which is better, and some are BBB, meaning that the fund takes some risks to try and earn better returns. However, 23% are BB rated, which is better, and some are BBB, meaning that the fund takes some risks to try and earn better returns. However, almost 5% is not rated, and around 7% is CC or lower, meaning those are in distress. So what does all this mean? Well, in short words, not much. This is a semi-annual reporting, so most it will not provide much new information, especially when no material changes occurred. This can be seen in a positive way as the company had no major issues, but the lack of transparency of those semi-annual reporting makes them far less interesting. In my opinion, the company plays it extremely safe by trying to make small, marginal gains without exposing themselves too much. One big threat can come as government regulations, making things harder for high-yield debt, potentially impacting this type of fund. Alright, that's our breakdown of Eaton Vance floating rate portfolio's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.